Hello guys, it's your girl Fiki. Welcome to another section of the class today. Quickly today I'll be showing you on how to create a WhatsApp campaign ad that will allow you get legit WhatsApp contact of people that are interested in your product, and how you're going to actually get legit WhatsApp contact and save them to be able to have massive WhatsApp status views. Like, you can actually use this ad to get over 2,000 legit WhatsApp contacts. And once you saved their numbers and they save yours, you're good to go. Trust me, with this amount of people you're actually having as WhatsApp status views, if you post one product, trust me, that same product won't just stay more than a week without being sold out. Okay, so the more you have WhatsApp status views or WhatsApp legit WhatsApp contact, people that are actually interested in the product you're actually selling, the more you make your sales. And like for me, more of my sales are on WhatsApp. Okay, so quickly here I'm going to show you. I believe all of us are not new to this. All of us are familiar to our business campaign and our ad manager, right? So quickly you're going to click on create, right? So here we are no longer going to engage on traffic or engagement or conversion or anything. What we are going to click on now is messages, right? Because we actually want to show our ads to people that Facebook will allow them to engage with us on WhatsApp. Okay, so right now you're going to name your campaign. So your campaign right now is going to be, let's say our campaign, let's say WhatsApp campaign testing 2. Let's say WhatsApp campaign testing 2. Then ad said, you say ad 1. You can name it anything, guys. Ad 2. Then you click on continue. Okay, hope you're seeing what I'm doing, guys. Please, whatever question you have, jot it down. Okay, so once you come here, because we're using our mobile phone, it won't allow us to actually click on next. So you just come here and go to the second line and click on it. Okay, where you're having these 3 dotted lines, you click on the second column. Okay, then next here you're going to, now they said choose where you are available to chat, right? So actually we want them to come to our WhatsApp. We don't want them to come to our Instagram DM or Messenger. We want them to come to our WhatsApp directly. So we'll select WhatsApp. Make sure that your Facebook page and your your WhatsApp business number is connected. Okay, so next is budget. What budget are you looking for? Like me, I'm looking at to spend 1,000 naira daily. Mind you, note this, that the more you spend, the more results you get. Okay, but I would advise you to at least or start with a $5 per day ad. Okay, like $5 should be like, let's say 2,000 or 3,000 or so by now, with the way dollar is rising without falling, right? So next you're going to set your start date. Like I told you, always set your start and end dates. Like I want it to start tomorrow, which is 22nd 12 of 2021, and I want it to start 8 a.m. I want it to start 8 a.m. right? Then set end date. I want it to run for like, let's say 5 days. Okay, so sorry, today's, okay, 2022, and sorry, December 22. Set end dates, it should be 1 2 3 4 5, let's say 5 days. So we'll set it on 26, and time, it should be 11 p.m. right? That used to say our ads should start running from 8 a.m. and stop 11 p.m. daily. Okay, because if you allow your ads to be running when people are sleeping, I don't actually know who you actually want them to see your ads. Your money will just be wasting without effort, good results. Okay, so here, for the sake of those who are new, I'll advise you to then create your custom audience, then create your lookalike audience. Before you create your lookalike audience, you have to create your custom audience. And once you create your custom audience, you have to allow your custom audience the result to populate first before creating your lookalike audience. Okay, so what I mean by populating here is, if you click on create custom audience, this is the procedure you'll be going through, but I don't want to do that now because I have already a saved audience that I want to use. Okay, so right now what you're going to do here is, let's say I want to show you what I mean by after you create your custom audience, you allow it to populate before then going into your look alike audience. Let me show you what I mean by populate. Okay, you close, you just minimize this, you come back here. Okay, so you come to where these three dotted lines are, you click on audiences. This is where to check the population of your audience of a specific campaign you are running, right? You see here I have a look alike campaign, right? If you create a custom audience before creating a look-alike audience, you see here it will be showing populating. This is how it's going to show populate. But because others that I've run other ads already and I've allowed my custom audience to populate before creating my look-alike audience, this is the results I'm having. You see different results. These are different results I'm actually having, right? But here I actually did this for example for other classes, okay, for them to actually see how to create their custom audience and their lookalike audience, how to wait for it to populate. So for you to check whether your custom audience is fully populated, this is where you come. Okay, so now we'll go back to our tools, then we'll come back to our ad manager. So once we come back to our ad manager, you see this is where we created WhatsApp campaign testing 2, right? So we'll click on edit. So we're back to this phase, guys, message, right? So we're done with this phase. The next phase, which is this, and then here we already input 1,000 naira, right? Then we've done our start and end dates, right? Then here right now we're going to look into our audience. Okay, so now I'm going to use a saved audience, like one of the audience that I've saved already. Okay, I'm going to be using that, right? I'm going to be using audience that I've saved already. So let's say I'm going to be using this Fiki luxury hair. Okay, unavailable. Let's say this training. Okay, now you see our audience definition, our audience is defined. Okay, so I'm going to be using this, which is training audience to duplicate. This is a saved audience already, an audience that I've saved already, right? Because for you that you're new here, if you've created a new audience and you save it, when you want to run on that ads, maybe you still want to use those same audience, you just come to where you see used saved audience, then you see the name of the audience you saved. Okay, then you'll be able to use them. Here you can also edit if you want to, but for the sake of time, I'm just trying to show you on how to actually work through this. Okay, so make sure that if the product you're actually trying to advertise, or the people you actually want them to actually engage or send you message on your WhatsApp app, or the product you're actually selling are from age of let's say are for old people, make sure that the ads you're actually running are people that are old that will actually send you message. If it's for adults, like from age 18 to 50, you can edit it. Okay, you can edit it to age 18 to 50, right? Then you set it on women. So here we have, they said, add demographics, interest or behavior. For the sake of those who are new, if you create a new audience size, this is exactly what is going to show you, right? It will show you all this look-alike 1%, 2%. Then here, when I'm going to be talking about location, this is for the sake of those that are new to this. So because I didn't being like you people are old members, like I would have just dive and just go directly and do everything directly. Like, let me show you. Like, I'll just ignore this audience and just go on manual placement and blah 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 and continue. But no, because of you guys, I'm actually going to edit this. right? So right now I'm going to explain all this, right? So this is how your lookalike audience will look like. That's people who engage with any Facebook post in the past 365 days. I believe most of you are familiar with this, how we got our lookalike audience already. So here you're going to input location, right? But before then, the location that you're actually going to input, where is it that you want people that are actually living in that location, or people that are just traveling within that location? I actually want people living in this location, so I left it in people living in this location. If your product is maybe going to sell in the whole part of Nigeria, you leave it in whole parts of Nigeria. But try and check, this my product, actually, where will this my product actually sell? Like for me, I'm going to use example with myself. Okay, so I'm actually selling hair, I'm actually selling Bond Street, and I actually want people that are actually interested in Bond Street to actually patronize my Bond Street. I don't know how many times I've actually mentioned the word actually, like actually. Okay, so I actually want people that will patronize me, people that are ready, that have that money to spend on my products without complaint, because I know I'm giving them quality. I don't want people that will be bargaining prices with, and I don't want my ads to reach people that are actually not interested in what I'm advertising. So here in part of Nigeria, I'm selling hair, and I will tell you that in the whole part of Nigeria, let's just say in the northern part of Nigeria, only 2% of people that actually pick interest in human hair. Like only 2% of people that actually can actually spend more to buy luxury hairs. Maybe had it been I'm advertising human hair blend or fiber or synthetic, to be general the whole part of Nigeria, so that even people in my village can actually afford. But because I'm actually selling a hair that is worth over 50,000 or 100,000 naira. So I've checked and I've done my research, and I saw that most people that actually patronize this hair or rock more of this hair, luxury hairs, are people from Warri, all these Warri girls, Saple girls, Asaba girls, Bini girls, Port Harcourt girls, Abuja babes, Lagos babes, and stuff like that. So I won't spend money to run ads that will come to people that are in Meduguri or Sambisa. No. I'll actually want to then type in, instead of putting in Nigeria, I'll just be putting in places like Abuja, and maybe there's a specific place in Abuja. If it's Wuse or Duse or Garki, you just include. If there's a specific location in that state that you want, fine. But me, I will leave it in all the states, because there are some parts, like using example like Warri. Warri is under Delta. Asaba, Ugele is under Delta. I guess Sapele under Delta. So if I just say Warri, people that are in Ugele can not have access to my ads. They won't come across my ads, okay? So I actually want people in Abuja. I actually want people in Delta, that's Delta State. I actually want people that are in Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt City. I actually want people that are in Edo, instead of putting Bini, Edo State. Let's just say Edo, Nigeria. I think why it's not showing, because I already have all these people listed here. I'm just doing this for the sake of those to understand what I'm actually saying. So you see, I've already input all these people already: Delta, Edo, Calabar, Abuja, Lagos, Ibadan, Owerri. I've input the specific location, part of Nigeria, that I actually want these ads to run. And my age, I'll now set it to maybe from age 18 to 50. Because I actually want my ads to reach people that are from age 18 to 50. And my ads, the product that I'm actually advertising, or the product I actually want people to engage with, is human hair. And who use human hair are women. So I'll leave it on women. So this detailed targeting is the main work here. Right, is the main work here, which is they said add demographics, interests, or behaviors. So now I want celebrities to actually patronize my products, because if my ads reach all these internet celebrities, like Instagram celebrities, they can actually afford my products. If my ad reach people that are interested in human hair extension, people that are actually interested in human hair extension are the ones that will actually patronize my product. So what I want to do right now is input human hair extension. Then you can input celebrity. You can input internet, or let's just say celebrity. Celebrities, internet celebrities. Do you know why some are not actually showing? Because I already have them here. You get, I'm just typing for you to just see examples, but I'm actually having all these things that I'm typing. I already have them already. And you can also allow Facebook to suggest for you, right? You can click on suggestion. So Facebook will suggest for you maybe people that are into beauty salons, people that are interested in lace wig, people that are interested in online shopping, people that are interested in skincare products, people that are interested in clothing. But me is hair, right? And maybe I want people that are interested in virgin hair. It depends on the kind of product you actually advertising, okay? So the virgin hair fantasy, there's also virgin hair obsession, but because I've already input that, that's why it's not showing, okay? We can input this first class travelers, like people that actually travel private first class, like first class travels, people that actually travel on a first class planes. And do you think that if I actually run these ads and this ad meets people like that, do you think those people, if I tell them they actually sell bone straight of 50,000, do you think they can't buy? They can actually afford it. And people like that, like all these internet celebrities and all these people that are into all these luxurious lifestyle, or into these luxury goods, luxury taste, and people that are traveling in first class, if I tell them that my bone straight is 2,000 naira, don't you think they will ask me if I'm actually a scammer or something? They will even ignore my ads. They won't even pick interest on me. They will call me a scammer because they actually know how much they spend for their hair. They actually know how much they spend to look good. But if your ads is actually advertising itself in the wrong dimension, which is advertising itself to people that are interested in blend, like hair blends, and then you now tell that person that you're actually selling your bone straight for 50,000 naira, that person will call you a liar, because the person will even tell you that I'm actually buying bone straight for 2,000 naira, because they are used to buying blend hair or bone straight look-alike, or how do they even call it, all these cheap hairs. So because your product, maybe if your product is like all these luxury bags or luxury wristwatch, you should know the kind of people you actually want to run your ads for. Let your ads run to people that actually have taste for luxury lifestyle, luxury goods. There are people out there that are ready to spend money. So that guys, let's not actually waste time on this, okay? Once you're done inputting that, okay? Once you're done inputting that, then you can also come here to click on narrow audience. Narrow audience, maybe my narrow audience, I just want them to be human hair extension. You see, my audience size will totally reduce. See, down to 75,300. Let me explain what I just did here, okay, for the sake of those that easily get confused. Okay, so let's say I remove this narrow audience. Okay, let's say I remove this narrow audience. Look at the size that is here, this estimated audience size. You see, we are having 969,700 to 1,100,000, right? Okay, let's put this narrow audience. I will explain to you what this means. Okay, let's say our narrow audience, let's say people that are just interested in human hair extension. It's like I've input this before, or let's just say engage shoppers. Okay, click on narrow audience, right? Then you input human hair extension. You check or you put in engaged shoppers. That's actually people who actually have spent money to purchase some products online. Okay, now check your audience size. Do you see how your audience size have reduced from 900 and something getting to a million to 291,300. Do you know why? Because this narrowing of audience means that you have a specific kind of audience that you actually want them to come to you. That's people, not just celebrities that will just see your product, maybe celebrities that are actually not into this human hair of a thing, or maybe all these travelers that actually don't actually buy hair, right? You want your ads to meet people that have paid, have once seen an ad, or have engaged into paying for a product similar to what you sell online. So Facebook has helped you to narrow your audience into the specific kind of audience you are looking for. So these people that you have actually narrowed, once they are coming to your DM, trust me, one or two, or if not even all these people have in one way or the other paid money to purchase a product like yours. I believe you understand. That is it, guys. That is the essence why we had to narrow this audience. Once you're done, you just save or update. But I'm not ready to change this. I just did this for the sake of those that are clicking into creating new audience. Okay, because if you click on create new audience, this is actually where you now see once you click here, you click on your custom audience, you create your everything, you create your lookalike audience. Once you scroll down just to the way I showed you, that's where you see all these demographics. Okay, but because I'm not ready to create any new audience, that's why I had to use my saved audience. Please understand this, guys. Understand this, okay? So that's that. Once you're done, what audience were we using before? Let's say training audience duplicates. Yeah, that was what we were using before, right? So let's say you're done. Your placement, don't leave your placement to be automatic. Always leave it on manual, because right now you are actually running this. If you want actually your ad to run everywhere, fine. But me, I want my ads to run on only Facebook and Instagram. So only Facebook and Instagram. And where exactly do I want this my placement to be? I want it to be on Facebook newsfeed and Instagram newsfeed alone. You can see how your audience size is reducing. Estimated audience size daily reach. You can see how it's reducing, right? So right now, I then want it to be on Facebook newsfeed and Instagram newsfeed, and Facebook stories and Instagram stories. Right? So this is where I actually want my placement to be. So next, after you're done with this, you're going to click on next, which is where you're going to input the ads, video, or if other information you actually want to do. Okay, next here is Facebook page. Make sure your Facebook page is connected. Here, make sure your Instagram account is connected. Okay, so my Instagram account now is connected. And then here they said ad setup. So if you want it to be carousel or a single image or video, let me explain what carousel means for the sake of those who are new. Carousel means like maybe you want to run an ads for using a picture where people have to slide, like slide left, or slide left. I don't know how to actually put it for you to understand, but a sliding kind of picture for people to actually see informations, But I'll actually advise you to use a video. That's what I use mostly, because my videos tells more about what I'm actually advertising. Okay, so let's say I want to run an ad using this video. I want to show you something now. I've clicked on this video. So what's next? I'm supposed to click on next. But because we are using our mobile phone, we are not allowed to have other features. You see something like cancel. After this cancel, there is something they call upload or next. But we are not seeing it because we're using a phone. But if you're using a system, you actually see it completely. So instead, we'll just click on upload. Right? Then we'll select, let's say this is actually what we want to select. This video. So we want to use this video now to actually bring people down to our WhatsApp. So you see, our video is uploading. At the process at which our video is uploading, primary text, I told you that if you're actually using Instagram stories or Facebook stories, make sure that your primary text is just little. Okay, don't write too much. Let's just say, okay, maybe I'm just advertising this here to actually bring people to my WhatsApp, right? So I'll be like, hello queens, have you ordered a luxury hairs on fleek yet? If no, kindly send us a DM to order, and let's make this season celebration worth it for you. You can put emoji if you want, okay? So you see, our video has been uploaded completely. So you see the write-ups we just wrote now. Hello queens, have you ordered our luxury hairs on fleek yet? If no, kindly send us a DM to order, and let's make the season worth it for you. So this is our ad preview. We have 5 placements, which is our Facebook story and our Instagram story, our Facebook feed and our Instagram feed. Okay, so right now, this is how your Facebook sponsor ad is going to look like on people's screen. Then this is how your Instagram sponsor ad is going to look on people's screen. Then coming to stories, this is how your Instagram stories is going to look like. You see, they said send us a message. I'm going to show you something next. This is how your Facebook story feed is going to look like. See caption, send WhatsApp message. This is how it's going to look like. Because we left it on article, so we'll go back and uncheck that. We skipped that, and we don't actually want it to show on article. We forgot to uncheck that. Okay guys, make sure that you see all these things. Okay, you see here we forgot to uncheck this article here. So now our ad is just left on feed and stories alone. You see 4 placements instead of 5. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. So next, what you're going to do now is you can put headline here. You can leave it as chat with us, or maybe send us a message, whatever headline you want it to be. Okay, so here, send WhatsApp message, that's call to action. If maybe you leave it on learn more, or maybe shop now, right? Your call to action, right? You left it on shop now. Let me show you something. You see, instead of send us a message, now it's showing you shop now, right? On your Instagram feed, that's what it's going to show, shop now. On your Facebook feed, on your Instagram feed, that's how it's going to show, right? Shop now. On your stories on Instagram, this is how it's going to show, shop now. On your Facebook stories, this is how it's going to show, shop now. So it depends on what you want, but I will leave it on send us a message, because actually I want people to send me messages on WhatsApp directly, right? So once you're done with that, that is all guys. Okay, before I forget, here, once you come to this very place, you see where they said message templates, right? Some people won't actually tell you this, but where you see this message templates, right, you can actually create or use existing. Let me show you how this looks like, guys. This is actually, since you're bringing people to your WhatsApp, this is actually what people will actually see. Like if they, before they type in anything, once they just click to send you a message on WhatsApp, is either you set it on how much does this cost, that's maybe the product you advertise to them, or maybe you say maybe you set it on I'm interested, can you tell me more? Maybe you're actually advertising something to tell someone, or a training or something, so somebody will be like, I'm interested, can you tell me more? Or something. It depends. You write down anything you want, because we're using a phone, not a system. Had it been a system, all these features will be complete. You can see we can't actually view all, right? But here you can edit. You can edit and write down what you want. Okay, what you want. Once somebody click on your send me a message, and the first thing that will pop out to that person is either how much do you sell these bow straights, or do you have other hairs, or I'm interested in your hair and hair products, or anything. Once you set that, you just click on save and finish, and you're done. Okay, I just wanted to show you this before you then click on publish. So you're done. So I remain my humble self, Rejoice, and you could call me Fiki. Like I said, please, if you have any question, write your question down for me. Don't be shy, don't be scared, don't be stressed. Okay, send me your questions. Questions and answer are good for clarity. Okay, and I'll advise you to also play this video at least more than 2 times, so that you can actually understand everything. Because if you just watch this video just once, you can't assume, or you can't tell yourself or lie to yourself that you actually understand, more especially if you're new to this. Okay, so guys, this is all what you need to know about running a business, and ads on Facebook and all. You get, using your mobile phone. This is an advantage that we have. People like us that don't actually have a system, this is what we use to run ads that you see out there. So anyone telling you that you can't actually do this with your mobile phone unless you have a desktop or a system or whatever you call it, I'm actually doing mine with my mobile phone, and you just saw it. Do have a nice day. Thank you.